250 years of slavery, 100 years of Jim Crow, sharecropping, the Ku Klux Klan, lynchings, bombings, mass incarceration, the separation and destruction of the black family. All of that has had an effect on our mind. Our mind needs to be decolonized. We today are experiencing mental slavery, not physical slavery as once our ancestors had to endure. In my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, we take you through every step to start releasing the chains that's on your mind. He or she who controls the mind control the person. It is in a vested interest of the white supremacist system to keep your mind bogged down in a mental slavery, throwing entertainment, throwing drugs, throwing alcohol, anything they can at you to keep you bogged down. You got to free yourself from mental slavery by purchasing our book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, today on Amazon. Make sure you share it with your family, share it with your friends. Everyone can benefit from decolonizing the mind, because once your mind is decolonized, you will never be put to sleep again.
Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube, and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News Channel and the African Diaspora News Insider. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So this is one of the hardest stories that I've ever had to cover. On August 11th, Saisha Mercado and her partner, Tyron Diener, were pulled over by the Florida authorities, the police officer, the sheriff, if you will, to confiscate their newborn baby that was only a couple of days old. Now, this story actually goes back about 6 months. So they have a son, Amin-Ra, who is about 15 months old. He was also taken by CPS due to them taking him to the hospital because they said that he was having an issue transitioning from breast milk to solid foods, and so he wasn't eating right. And so the pediatrician there by the name of Sally Smith deemed that it was child abuse and had their son taken and put into foster care with a white family. And so coming back to August 11th, they, being Saisha and her partner Tyron, were out and about, and the authorities came upon them because they were trying to serve, I guess, a warrant on them to do a wellness check on their newborn baby, but they kept referring the authorities to their attorney, because their attorney has the paperwork and all that, saying that you must talk to them before you do anything, right? So they caught them out and about, and they went live on Instagram for about an hour just to show all the things that was going on with them. And this is one of the parts of the video that I took, and it's really hard to watch, so forgive me for this. Just check it out.
So wrong, Sarah. How could
you don't
guys
feel
do
nothing?
This? Do you not feel anything?
Let's put the baby in the
you guys,
chair.
I'm human. This is my baby. My
that.
baby is days old. And you're taking my baby away from me. You're taking my baby away from me. You have no heart. This is so wrong.
Just give her a second. Can you give her a second?
Don't make it seem like I'm crazy,
not.
okay?
Yeah, we suppose this is normal.
I know you have children.
Sarah.
This is my baby.
You may not have babies, but
I carried my baby for 9 months.
this is normal.
You don't care.
Yes, I do. Put the please.
You don't care.
Which,
Would you like to put the
You
baby
could
in
have
the car
talked.
seat?
No, I don't. I want my baby.
We have to put the baby.
My baby is healthy and happy. My baby is breastfeeding from me. What are you gonna give my baby?
Please put the baby in the car seat.
can you just give her a second? We gonna cooperate, but don't be a human before anything. We know you're doing your job, but you have some empathy.
Oh my God.
Y'all done took our son. Now you taking our daughter.
Please put the baby.
You understand that, right?
Please put the baby in the
It'd be something wrong with us if we didn't respond.
Baby. Oh my God. I have to hold it together, right? I'll hold it together. I'm strong.
Y'all know what y'all doing wrong. It's your job, but it's still wrong morally and ethically.
So as you saw there, you know, she's pleading with them, you know, like, why are you taking my baby? You know, don't you have a heart? This is so wrong. And did you notice how those white women were just standing there like, oh, well, so what? Well, you know what? Just give us the baby. Just give us, she says, I'm human. You know, then don't try to pass me off as crazy. You're taking our newborn baby that's days old like you're picking up a bag of potatoes. And so finally, you know, they gave the white women, the authorities, their baby. And then this other part, forgive me, it is very hard to watch. So check it out.
So wrong.
David, just call me when you guys are done at the hospital and I'll let you know about
The blanket, the blanket.
That was you outside in the blue car, leaving our home.
That was the soldier.
Yeah, I seen him outside our home.
Did Nikki?
As you saw there, Saisha was inconsolable, moved beyond tears, as her partner, Tyron, you know, was just holding her. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, I was wailing with her, you know, because I could not imagine somebody taking not one of my babies, but two of my babies within a 6-month period. Now, that happened because she, you know, was flagged in the system when she got pregnant. When I say flagged, CPS got a warning or signal or something saying that she was pregnant and that they needed to, you know, check on that baby as well. But not only did they check on her baby, they took the baby. The baby is in protective custody away from her parents. And so I want to say this, you know, we've heard a lot about them, white supremacy, doing this to our ancestors in slavery, snatching children away from parents as if it was nothing. And here we are in 2021, and the same thing is happening. Snatching our babies as if it's just the thing to do, right? Like they do it on a regular basis. Now, mind you, Saisha and Tyron are not criminals. They don't have a history of child abuse or any of that kind of stuff. What it is an overzealous, abusive pediatrician by the name of Sally Smith, who has a record of falsely accusing parents of child abuse. She's supposed to be this big-time staunch advocate of children, but yet she's traumatizing these babies by snatching them from their parents because she has this God complex to where she has the authority to do it, and she's going to do it with no remorse. And there's been plenty of reports filed against her with parents spending tens of thousands of dollars trying to get their babies back out of a system that this monster, because I want to call her something else, but I'm not, this monster put into the system. And as Saisha said, it is very traumatizing to not only the parents, but the children. And they said that her son, Amin Ra, is still having a very hard time transitioning in foster care. All of his life, he's been with his parents, and now he's living with a white family who probably know nothing about him being a black boy. And so he is being traumatized. What's more abusive than taking somebody's babies unjustly from them? So I hope that they not only get both of their babies back, but they sue the mess out of the state of Florida for doing what they have done to them and causing so much trauma and pain. And y'all, it was hard for me to watch, and I know it was hard for y'all to watch too, but I'm going to say this to us as black people. We need to get our stuff together like yesterday. Because they shouldn't be so eager to come take our children without thinking we're not going to do anything to them. Because I'm going to tell you, it's just me. I'm only speaking for me. But they would have been wielding a corpse up out of there. And I can't necessarily say it would have been me behind trying to snatch my baby. And this is no admonishment to them because people deal with it differently. But we as black people better get it together quickly because that won't be the only time we start to hear about that. In fact, it's not the only time. We hear about them doing that all day long to black people. So let's get up off our asses, black people, and get together and figure out how we are going to save us from them. All right, so for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.
Are you tired of the violence, tired of the injustice, police brutality, rampant discrimination, lack of gun control in this failed bias socioeconomic experiment called America? Or maybe you need a break from the relentless grind and want to regain control of your destiny, your wealth, your health, and your purpose. DiversifiedGame.com has the right course for you. Prepare for my first trip to Africa. Looking to reconnect with your roots, start a new business, or just a fresh start. Africa, aka the motherland, is waiting. Don't let the Chinese and the Mzungus have the fun and also take over the motherland. From Cairo to Mombasa, from Dakar to Cape Town, Africa has something for everyone, from business opportunities to the most amazing people, safety, leisure, and landscapes. The opportunities abound. It is time for the diaspora to reconnect with their roots. Time to reconnect with the birthplace of humanity. Africa is the last frontier. Get your head in the game and reclaim your legacy. The writing is on the wall. Babylon is falling. Give up the stress, grind, and violence inflicted on our people on this continent and prepare for a journey of restoration and joy by connecting with the land of your ancestors. Check out our new course and kick off your adventure at DiversifiedGame.com.
Hello, everyone. Please make sure you subscribe to the African Diaspora News Channel app on these platforms.